Good afternoon. I'm Alian Christopher with the DBS Lunchtime News. In the headlines, two new trucks valued at $250,000 each to be added to the fleet of trucks at the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation in the coming week. From the region, Trinidad to begin registration of undocumented migrants next week. And internationally, Iran warns any attack will mean all-out war after Trump says U.S. Armada on its way. These are the headlines this lunchtime. Once again, your presenter Alian Christopher. The details when we return.
Here's a quick tip from NBD.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
DBS News.
Welcome back to DBS Lunchtime News. I'm your presenter once again, Alian Christopher. Two new trucks will be added to the fleet of trucks at the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation in the coming week. Environment Minister Kozia Frederick says the two new trucks, valued at $250,000 each, will assist in the scheduling of collection around the island.
A few things that will happen since the beginning of the new year. One of the signings I'm happy to tell the public that we are moving ahead and we're almost on schedule with collections across the country. And in the next few days we'll have two new trucks on the island, and that will bring things back to normal. We have had some good works happening for the past few weeks, and we want to celebrate the work done by the staff to ensure that we can keep on keeping this country clean and green. So next week, two new trucks, and the schedule will be much better to ensure that we keep to our task to keep Nature Island brand intact. Each truck is in excess of $250,000, so it's half $1 million. So it's no easy feat to put that together, and we're happy that we could have this and to make sure that the collections across the country as well.
And that is Environment Minister Kozia Frederick. Triple murder accused Patrickson Moses, also known as Gravity, is to be sentenced for two of the three murders he has been charged with. Moses pleaded guilty with two of the murders in court this week. A date for sentencing is to be determined. Ronaldo Luke Pascal reports.
Patrickson Moses appeared before the High Court for arraignment, where he was indicted for the unlawful killing of Flavian Bellet of Galion and Henry Raphael of Egliston. According to the indictment, Moses is accused of murdering Flavian Bellet on May 18, 2017 at Riverbank in Roseau. He also pleaded guilty to the April 17, 2011 murder of Henry Wazen Park Raphael, which is said to have occurred in Newtown. Moses is further charged with the murder of Anderson Andy Carbon. However, he has not been arraigned in that matter. Also pleading guilty to murder at the January session of the High Court was Moses Nicholas Sorrendo, who was indicted for the killing of Kendall Savre of Laplane. The indictment states that the offense occurred between June 3rd and June 18, 2023. In both matters, the court has ordered a social inquiry report to be prepared before sentencing. Ronaldo Luke Pascal reporting for DBS News.
All thanks to Ronaldo Luke Pascal for that report. In other news, Cabinet has approved the removal of visa requirements for citizens of the Dominican Republic traveling to the Commonwealth of Dominica for visits of up to 180 days. The decision was taken at Cabinet's meeting on Tuesday, January 20th, and will take effect from February 1, 2026. Cabinet has also directed that the visa exemptions regulations be amended to give legal effect to the new arrangement. The move follows an announcement by Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit during his New Year conversation with members of the media, in which he indicated that government would review Dominica's visa entry requirements. The review forms part of a wider strategy aimed at supporting population growth, stimulating economic activity, and strengthening regional cooperation, while remaining consistent with national security and immigration frameworks. Government has indicated that decisions regarding visa entry requirements for other countries will follow as the review process continues. Mass Bowie 2026 will be staged on Sunday with a difference. Parliamentary representative for Salisbury, Jesma Paul Victor, says a street jump-up will be held instead of the parade of previous years.
I would like to invite each and everyone to Bowie Carnival opening this Sunday, the 25th of January. The event is set to begin at 6 p.m. and it's going to be an opening to remember with the big band, Shelley, and the Signal Band. There'll be no parade this year, however. It's just going to be a massive street jump up commencing from the playing field into the village. So if you have already missed the previous openings, like you have missed Roseau, you have missed Posse, trust me, you don't want to miss out on Mass Bowie opening. So remember, it is this Sunday, the 25th of January. We begin at 6 p.m. and I'm hoping to see each and every one of you right here for Mass Bowie 2026.
That is the parliamentary representative for Salisbury, Jesma Paul Victor. And a number of traditional and contemporary bands will be on display when the Grand Bay Village Carnival gets underway this afternoon. Councillor of the Grand Bay Village Council, Patricia Kazimi, is advising motorists that the Shotwell Road will be accessible for traversing to and from the community. The Grand Bay Village Carnival is expected to begin from 3 p.m.
The bands that we're expected to see in this spectacular event would be our Sakis Lapokabwit, our Young Guys New Look Band, DJ Uzi, Afro Stilt Walkers, NBD Flag Wavers, the Big Bottom Ladies, South City Flag Wavers, Mountain Flag Wavers, Modern Movements Flag Wavers, lots more. We have our very own Asa Banton on the truck, Kwan and his friend. We have the Signal Band and our two lovely ladies, first time in history that we'll be having two young ladies representing the South in our Miss Dominica event. We're asking all our South City people and all outsiders to come and support them on the 12th of February. So we're asking you all to come and support the Grand Bay Village Council at our village opening. Please come and be careful on the road. Our road is opened. We are going to use the Shotwell Road. It is no longer that narrow road. It is open up so you can drive safely. One of the things I'm encouraging us to do is don't drink and drive. If you are drinking, please walk with a designated driver. If you are drinking, drink modestly because you know you don't want to have any incident.
And that's Councillor of the Grand Bay Village Council, Patricia Kasimi. And that's it for the National Focus. Stay tuned. Regional and international developments up next.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you won't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her lights started to glow, her face light up like dumplings. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
DBS News.
Welcome back from the region. The Trinidad and Tobago government says it will begin registering all undocumented migrants in the country from next week, warning that those who fail to comply could face immediate deportation. Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander made the announcement on Thursday night while speaking at the weekly post-cabinet news conference. He said cabinet has approved a new migration registration framework that will require all undocumented migrants, regardless of nationality, to register at a cost of TT $700. Children will be exempt from the fee. And internationally, a senior Iranian official has warned that the country will treat any attack as an all-out war against Iran ahead of the arrival of a U.S. aircraft carrier strike group and other assets in the region. The warning and surge in U.S. military presence comes almost 2 weeks after Donald Trump urged Iranian protesters, thousands of whom have been killed by the regime's forces, to keep demonstrating and promised that help is on the way. Trump said on Thursday that the U.S. had an armada heading towards Iran, but hoped he would not have to use it, as he renewed warnings to Tehran against killing protesters or restarting its nuclear program. The senior Iranian official declined to specify what an Iranian response might look like. Well, that's the news. Stay tuned for the DBS Lunchtime Sport Report up next.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Welcome to the Lunchtime Sports Report. The International Cricket Council has replaced Bangladesh with Scotland for the upcoming ICC T20 World Cup. The decision comes after nearly 3 weeks of negotiations with the Bangladesh Cricket Board over its refusal to send a team to India due to security concerns. Well, Bangladesh had asked for their games to be switched from India, citing safety concerns, and demanded to play them in Sri Lanka, which is co-hosting the tournament instead. Scotland will now take Bangladesh's place in Group C and will face the West Indies on February 7th. The national under-17 girls football team will be looking to start their campaign in the CONCACAF under-17 women's qualifiers on a good note as that competition gets underway tonight. The national under-17 girls will face some stiff competition in their opening match as they come up against the Dominican Republic as that tournament gets underway in Nicaragua. Dominica is in the same group with Belize, the Dominican Republic, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Nicaragua. The national under-17 team is being coached by Rosilia Regis with Kelsey Hussey as team captain. Dominica will play the Dominican Republic at 7 p.m. tonight. Meantime, the senior men's national football team will be holding its first scrimmage this afternoon as Dominica continues with preparations for the CONCACAF International Series in March. The first scrimmage under interim coach Kurt Hurd is set for 2 p.m. this afternoon at the DFA Technical Center. In another story, the West Indies Under-19 will begin their quest to qualify for the next phase of the ICC Under-19 World Cup as the Super 6 stage gets underway tomorrow, Sunday. The Windies finished second in the group stage with wins over South Africa and Tanzania in Group D. The group was won by Afghanistan, who finished on 6 points. The Windies had 4 points and South Africa 2 points. The West Indies will now come up against Ireland as the Super 6 stage gets underway on Sunday. That match bowls off at 3:30 a.m. Caribbean time on Sunday. And the Leeward Islands captured their first ever regional title as they won the 2026 CWI Regional T20 Blaze Championship last night in St. Vincent. The Leewards got past Barbados in the finals. The Leewards batted first and made 111 for 6 in their 20 overs. Shaunisa Hector made 58 and Renice Boyce 26. West Indies players Shamila Cornell and Aliyah Aline took 2 wickets each for Barbados. The Bajans in their run chase reached 79 for 5 after 16 overs when the rains came. The Leewards won by 6 runs via the Duckworth Lewis method. And that's all the time that we have for the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. I've been the presenter of both the news and sports for today, Ali and Christopher. On behalf of the News and Sports Department, I'm saying good afternoon.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominica National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes. Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominica National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone, and welcome back to yet another midday draw. It's the 24th of January, 2026. And of course, I am your hostess, Mia Francis. Let's now play some Play 4. Good luck to you. Your first number is 6. Your second number is 13. Number is 3. And your fourth lucky number is 10. Let's recap. Your Play 4 lucky numbers are 6, 13, 3, and 10. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding Multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with Multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for Multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting Multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select Multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet types. Just remember to spend the same amount on Multi-X and Big 4. So good, so good, we got you.
And we are back, guys. It's big bets, it's big scores. Let's now play some Big 4. Good luck to you. And your four big numbers for Big Four are 2, 7, 5, and 1. Let's now multiply those winnings with that multi-X ball. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. To recap, your lucky numbers for Big Four are 2, 7, 5, and 1. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Big Four, it's an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with multi-X.
Play 2 and then multiply. With multi-X, win up to 5 times.
If you love playing Daily 3 and Big 4, then Pick 2 is your game for sure. Give it a try and watch your winnings multiply.
It's easy to win.
You're welcome back, everyone. Let's now play to win with some Pick 2. All the best, everyone. And your two lucky numbers for Pick 2 are 9 and 6. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Let's recap. Your two lucky numbers are 9 and 6. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned for one off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you won off. One off is the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play one off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now win some cash with one off. Good luck. And your three lucky numbers for one off are 3, 7, and 9. To recap, your one off lucky numbers are 3, 7, and 9. One off. Win anyway. Up next is Daily 3 Multi-X.
Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominica National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
The Super 6 jackpot is now $250,000. You have to be in it to win it. Get your tickets today for your chance to win.
Welcome back, players. Let's now play some Daily 3. Good luck, everyone. The first number is 2. Your second number is 8. And the third lucky number is 9. Well, let's now reveal that multi-X ball. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Let's recap. Your lucky numbers this afternoon are 2, 8, and 9. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X.